You had enough yet? Enough of cringing every time you turn on the news? Enough of fearing for the future of our children and our grandchildren? Enough of worrying that a government bureaucrat will take away the health care your family needs? Enough of paying the tax man way too much from the moment you wake up until the moment you go to bed? Friends, it is time for a change. The Democrats aren't bad people. They mean well, but their ideas are wrong. They are fundamentally wrong. They don't work. They hurt our families. Look at what they're doing. Barack Obama, Bill Foster, and the Democrats are seeking to turn huge portions of our economy over to the government. First, we saw that seeing the government take over the financial sector. The financial center of gravity is no longer New York City, it's now Washington, D.C. And I'm sure the Chicago markets aren't far behind that. They've tried to ram through their climate change bill, that risky scheme, which Bill Foster and Nancy Pelosi and their liberal friends who strongly support will literally put a dagger in the energy sector and add massive new taxes on Illinois families. Now they want to take over the healthcare system and put a government bureaucrat between you and your family and your doctor. The radical plan will raise costs dramatically for all of us. And Barack Obama even proposed to close Guantanamo Bay prison that houses the most dangerous terrorists and bring the Al-Qaeda members back into America, into our country. This is not just liberalism, this is crazy. If I'm elected to Congress, I pledge to work to jumpstart the economy and to create jobs. The worst thing we could do to accomplish that goal would be to raise taxes on hardworking families. I pledge to you today to vigorously oppose any and all tax increases. I will always work to ensure you keep more of what you earn, and I promise to create solutions that don't include bigger government or higher taxes. I firmly believe that the high cost of energy remains a pressing issue here, and it must be solved for the long term. I support a balanced, comprehensive strategy to lower the price of gas at the pump and home heating oil. I also pledge to oppose the government takeover of the healthcare system. I believe we do need to expand access to health insurance and lower healthcare costs while preserving the high quality of care we enjoy in this nation. Friends, we are at a turning point. Now is the time to send a message to Congress to make it start working for the people again. I have a clear track record from the Illinois House and the Illinois Senate as a reformer with results. From my work to pass significant tort reform and medical malpractice reform, which reduced the high cost of medical care here in Illinois and kept good doctors in Illinois, to my fight against corruption. I've taken these common sense approaches to important issues in Illinois, and I promise you I'll take that same common sense as I go to Washington, D.C. and fight for family values there in Washington, D.C. We are raising our own 4 kids, as you met earlier, here in the district, in our community where I was born and raised. I believe we can build a better world for them and for all of us. Christy and I are deeply humbled by the wide support and encouragement that we have received throughout the 14th Congressional District of Illinois to run in this crucial election year. If you give me the privilege of representing you, I pledge to fight for our values. I pledge to fight for our families. I pledge to fight for you. I would deeply appreciate your support in this effort. Thank you so much for being here today. it's a huge effort that we're launching today. We're so excited about the support we've already gotten and where things are going now. I do want to have time for a few questions. There's a couple people from the media that are here, so I want to open it up. If you do have any questions, then I also want to wrap up in just a couple minutes. We're going to head out to Dixon, Illinois, Reagan's boyhood home.